Hey, once again, man, what's up, Bandana?
What is it, man?
Hey, man, we back again.
Man, one more time, man.
Hey, man, I had to tap back in with you, man, because the reception to your interviews, man, always it be positive, man. So we had to tap back in with Bandana.
That's right.
Hey, so Bandana, the first topic I wanna talk to you about is we know that PNB Rock was killed in LA.
Yes.
T Grizzley recently had his mansion robbed in LA.
Yes.
All right. Do you feel like out-of-towners, when they come to Los Angeles, do they have to check in?
I'm gonna say this, man. I'm when it comes to that, anywhere I go, I make friends. I'm gonna say that, right? You go anywhere, you want to make friends because you want to know what's going on in those areas that you're going to. So, like I said, when you say check in, when you say check in, people take it the wrong way. They pick it like, okay, they're scared and they need some protection. I don't feel it's like that. I feel like really, without just highlighting checking in, I feel like it's just wherever you go, here's some good people there for you to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? If you meet somebody there, like I go places by myself and I meet people there. When I first went to Sacramento up north, we met a dude named Mouse. Me and Revenge, we met a little young cat named Mouse. We was asking about black market, where the label at and all of that. And guess what? That began to a friendship. So that's a particular person, when I go that way, I can call and he gonna tell me if it's good back there, if it's not good, or what area is cool, what area is not. So you wanna know, you wanna be able to know what's going on where you at. So checking in, if they wanna say that, then say that. But I just look at, when you say checking in after the question of a person being hurt, now it's looking like LA people or Compton people are making these rappers, putting them in a headlock. Nah, with whoever you come out here and be friends with, when you get down here, make sure you call them so they can tell you what's going on down here. Just like when you come down here, you hit me, you feel me? And we move accordingly. You feel me? We gonna go where it's cool at, because guess what? You didn't come out here to be in no harm's way. You feel me? You come out here to handle your business so you can get back to where you're going. So I think that's what it is. But people are afraid of the term check in. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they making you come to somebody for some type of help or something. You know what I mean?
Now, how did the dark cloud hover over the word check in? How did it get a bad reputation?
The internet and the media, because every time something happened to somebody, when somebody get on the internet, they say, see, that's why you need to check in. That's why you need to tap in. That's why you need to be tapped in with your people and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And it really, like I said, when you go anywhere, you're going to befriend somebody. You're going to meet somebody. And when you meet that one person, you ask questions to that person. Now, he's going to turn you into somebody else. So, I think it's just the term check in that gets these artists, because every artist trying to be, they want to be a gangster, or they want to be looked at as some kind of mob type of boss. And so when you say check in, it makes them feel like, oh, wait a minute, they're going to try to muscle me up. You know what I mean? But it ain't that. It's just to get with somebody, man, and know what's going on in the area you're going to be at so you can be safe. You know what I mean?
Now, I'm going to play devil's advocate right here.
Okay.
All right, so when people hear about LA and they hear the word check in and they hear Los Angeles mentioned in the same sentence, Los Angeles has a reputation with the check-in word,
yes,
with extortion.
Well, I'm gonna say this: you go all the way back to the Death Row days, the way Death Row was ran. That's I think when that kicked all that off. That's what gave people the ideology of thinking, okay, that's what they mean by that, because Suge handled business, and this is not me speaking on him in a negative way, but he got his business handled one way or another. And when a lot of artists, was getting done wrong, he would go to them labels in a real way with some people with him, like, hey man, you gonna cut this man a check, you owe him, whoop wop the wham. So fast forward to today, now you look at all of that Death Row and Tupac and all of the stuff that was going on at that label at that time. Now you look to today, so then they say check in, so now you have people feeling like LA people are making them using that tactic as an extortion tactic. Man, it ain't like that, man, because you can check in with some real good OGs out here, it's brothers out here that, this is what I'm exposing, it's brothers out here that just like to see other brothers make it. You feel me? And they come from the street. They come from all these different neighborhoods. They come from this one, this one, and that one. It's a brother on every card. The blood card, Piru card, neighborhood card, the gangster card. It's a good brother on every card that really want to see their people win. So you can find one of them brothers and you'll be smooth. And it ain't about you coming down here doing this for him or he's muscling you. He just like what you doing, and what he might say is like, look, I got a young partner that rap, man. Can you use your platform and give him an interview? See, something small as that. So it ain't like somebody putting you in a headlock and making you do what they want you to do.
And you know something? I can totally agree with you with that, because I got homies like the homie Bonnie Hunter BJ from the Nickersons. I got the homie from Carver Park, Bop. I got Big Whack from Fruitown.
Listen, you got your own people you just named.
But I got
from different places.
I got essays.
Come on.
But I understand what you're saying, because I'm not, when I check in, it's not on no extortion type of shit.
Come on.
It's on they want me to move the right way while I'm in the city.
You're down here, because things are going on before you get here.
Yeah.
And it ain't gonna stop because you here.
Exactly.
And that's what the same thing with that situation. Whatever was going on over there, when you land in the wrong place, man, we can go do this at a hamburger stand in an urban area, man, right? And if things are going on in that area, and we're at that hamburger stand, and there's somebody in that hamburger stand line with us that been doing some things to some people, and they got an opportunity to do some things back to him, or you thinking they gonna say, oh, wait a minute, that's Blippy and Bandana right there. They ain't give a fuck about me and you being there. They gonna do what they gonna do. And that's what we trying to change right now. That's why I try to put the right message out there to open our minds, because we lost our communities. We scream these communities. We scream how gangbanging started, how the Crips started, how the Blood started, and they all started to protect one another in them neighborhoods, from police doing wrong to them, for people just violating the neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
But we have to start protecting our neighborhoods, protecting the people in the neighborhoods. Stop letting the people from the neighborhoods be disrespectful to bring problems to the neighborhood. We're trying to push these youngsters into colleges and push them into careers, not push them into the prison system. Yeah. That system is designed against us, homie, to make money off of us and to keep our race down. We don't own houses in our communities no more. We don't have no businesses in our communities like we should. We lost it. I'm not blind. You not blind. You come down here, you see what it is. So for us to have friends and family, loved ones that died representing these communities, and for us not to have nothing there, what was it all for? And how can we hold on to this grudge? How can I be mad at these guys on this side for so long, and I look at today, all of that was behind, and I'm not getting nothing from it. They not getting nothing from it. But they lost their neighborhoods, I lost ours. The business is in there. The house is in there. You go to every neighborhood, it's not blacks anymore. We losing out here. We in a whole different war. Straight up. And it's time for us to get off the bullshit and start uplifting. We can't keep holding on to these old beefs, mad at our brothers over what, when today is a whole new day. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. You go to prison, you in there getting along. You know how to get along and watch each other back. Right? You go to jail. Black man go to jail, they got fights waiting on him, right? As soon as he get there, right? They got fights waiting on him when he get there. Okay, boom. You jumping on this man, you making him run 4 and 5 fades, you jumping on him. A riot jump off the next day. This man that you just broke his jaw, you just broke his arm, just busted up his ribs, he have to protect you. When others go to prison, they don't jump on them as soon as they get there. You got to do something wrong for them to do something to you, right? So why do we as black look at each other as prey? Look at each other as ops. Look at each other. Come on, man. I don't live like that today. And you know, I can't change nothing. I can't change the world. You feel me? But if I can just explain and get a minute to get somebody time to see how I live, if you can just follow how I live and how I move, and you can, as a young man, grasp to that and make you a better person and put you in a better opportunity and push you in a better direction, that's what I'm for. Because I realize you can't change the streets. You definitely can't change the code, because the code is going to be what it is. But there's nothing wrong with people from the code to say, hey, we need to start doing this to make it better.